Hello everyone, how we doing? Welcome to the coverage of Monday Night Raw with myself, Dan Hargreaves. I'll be taking you through the few minutes before Monday Night Raw and the full Monday Night Raw coverage. Let's get to the intro.
It's Gangrel, the Vampire Warrior. Hello and welcome to Give Me a Hole. Yeah, our podcast. I hope everyone in Yorkshire and beyond is having an awesome day. Keep fanging and banging.
Hello everyone, how we doing? We've got Monday Night Raw coming up. If you're happy watching and covering the AEW Dark Elevation, thank you very much for joining myself. I was sure I've been on with him. I'm just watching the last few minutes of him on my. We've got a couple of people already. We've got Hassan Terrell. Your birthday will be on tomorrow morning. Well, happy birthday from everyone for the whole year. And happy birthday from Sazzy as well. How are you doing, Sazzy? Thanks for joining me. Stolen one from man. Stolen one. That's a good start. I don't know if I'll be so happy about it, but I don't care. We want to watch Monday Night Raw, so that's what we're here for. How was your weekend being, Sassy? Have you been up to much? Anything good? Or is people swapping between you? One sec. Hello everyone, I'm back. We've just had Sazzy let me know that my sound was playing up. Let's just hear. There we go. Does that sound a bit better? Hopefully. I was waiting for someone to comment to see if I sound clearer now and I'm not like very robotic. Sounds okay on my side, but that could just be because I can hear my own voice. So how does that sound? Does that look clearer for everyone? Much better. Brilliant. That's what I like to hear. So, yeah, I know you've been watching Anne at the minute. How have you been? How's that been? Has it been a good show so far? And what have you been up to over the weekend, Sazzy? Been doing anything fun? Been anywhere good? Doing very good then, Sazzy. Thank you very much. Yep. And did you get anything good done over the weekend? Anything good done today? I keep hoping and praying that I wear the right t-shirt when it turns up. Just because I love this t-shirt and Don wants to steal it off me. Me and his girlfriend have had discussions about him taking the t-shirt off me and stripping me when I wear this t-shirt. So, by the sounds of it, and is about finished. Oh, we got Dom in. How are we doing, Dom? Have you had much? I've been to see Tool. I haven't heard that name for a band for a long while. So he's still quarantined, but finding ways to get in trouble and have fun. Always the best way. My mum messaged me yesterday, and she found out that she's caught COVID over the weekend from someone at where she works. So I'm trying to sort of not worry too much about her because she's all the way in America, about 7,000 miles away from where I am. So Sassy, that's actually Dom wobbling about and rocking out. Yeah, that is our Dom. Why don't you join me for a little bit? Come and say hello to everyone properly. I've got the Raw stream ready. We've got about 7 minutes to go until we do start. I did have a look at the Raw preview, but there wasn't really much to go on. Let's see if they've updated that. See what they're saying for the show tonight. So by the sounds of it, we do have Roman Reigns turning up tonight, which would be quite nice. The Island of Relevancy is being brought to Monday Night Raw. That's the only thing that's been, I think, officially announced for tonight. There's rumours of Seth and Cody facing off again. Oh, so we've got Seth Rollins Appreciation Night. We've got Roman Reigns and the Usos, the Bloodlines there. And they're kicking off Monday Night Raw, so we're going to have a good start to the show. We know that so far. So what did you get up to over the weekend then, Dom? Did you get anything exciting done? In the UK, it's bank holiday Monday today. So a lot of places are either shortened hours for the working day or they are closed altogether for some businesses. So have you been busy today then, Don? I'm all ready. I've got my cup of tea. I've got my energy drink. And if you want to, you can like, share, and subscribe the video. We've got 5 minutes before Raw. Let's see how many people we can get jumping in as Raw is starting for us. If you don't want to, we have got our links down below. You've got our Discord, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, I think, is in there as well. And we have got our Redbubble merch site. So if you don't want to give me a whole year t-shirt, you can get a t-shirt. You can get, I think you've got backpacks on there, mouse mats. If you want, you can always go and give me a whole year mug. Look at that, nice and shiny. If you are watching on YouTube, we can now accept super chats, which over the past month has been very, very exciting for us. We hit a watch amount that we've got for our channel. We also got our subscriber count at the amount that YouTube are wanting, which basically means that if you want to do a super chat, you can donate a little or a lot if you want amount to us. It goes straight back into the channel. Everything that we sort of use. So we use an app called StreamYard, which is what we do the streaming on. We use an app called Canva for designing our lovely thumbnails that we've got. And they all cost a monthly subscription. So even at the minute, we are putting a lot more money into the channel than we are actually taking out. So any little donation that you have is more than greatly appreciated. But yeah, thank you very much if you do want to do that. If you don't want to support us in any other way, the best thing you can do is like, share, and subscribe. That builds our channel profile, that builds our YouTube algorithms and recommends us a bit more than we do at the minute. So anything like that, whether it is just a like, whether it's just a subscribe, everything like that really does help the channel out. So if you can do that, that is more than greatly appreciated from myself. It's appreciated from Dom, it's appreciated from Ant, and when Jack's sort of doing the moderating, it helps him out as well. If not, the Fiend will come and chase you down. Simple as that. You can always have the Fiend in your dreams. So, what's plans for the week from people? Anyone got any exciting plans? I'm normally working today, but I had today off. I'm working Thursday instead because of work schedules, stuff at work. So, yeah, I'm having 2 days off together, which I don't normally have. I'm off work all next week, which is quite nice to look forward to. But I have got to work 4 days in a row. Not looking forward to that bit. What snacks have people got to watch tonight's Raw with? No exciting plans for the rest of the week. Oh, well, if you're quarantining still, it's pretty much waiting until that's gone, I think. But I hope you're feeling okay. Hopefully, and earlier on has put a big smile on your face. Hopefully, I do a little bit of a job of making you forget about having to be quarantined. We've got not very long until Monday Night Raw. What's next did I bring? I've got some crisps. I've got some pepperami. So, American terminology, I've got some chips and I've got some Slim Jims, or as close as that I think we do in the UK. I've been to America a few times, and every time I get across there, my mum meets me at the airport, hands me a Slim Jim, says, "There you go. Thanks, Mum." Looking after me with the great American snacks. The one thing I do normally get, but I forgot to pick up for tonight because I don't normally, my routine's thrown off for the day, is bag of beef jerky. Love a bit of jerky. So we're getting near the end of what's on Raw beforehand. So I've been trying to think of a few games that we could play that I could do from here. I keep thinking, and I can't really think of anything that I can do really. What's Ant doing? Ant's finished for the night. And there he is, Talk of the Devil. Yo, how are you doing, Ant? I was AEW. You enjoy that tonight? We're still waiting for Monday Night Raw to start at my side. But no, I think it'll be a good show. They haven't, like I said, announced anything officially yet, so I'm a bit apprehensive because if they don't announce much, it's usually not always the best show. They've announced that the Bloodline are going to be starting Raw itself. So once we've done that, everything else is completely up in the air. So yeah, I'm not sure. A good show on a Monday. Last week wasn't bad. The week before wasn't bad. The one after WrestleMania wasn't bad. There was good shows, and even Dom will agree with me on them. It might have been torn up 300 times, but it was enjoyable. And I mean, we had Sassy in at the time. We had Mickey Ellen, and they was basically going. Yeah, it was enjoyable. We didn't feel like we'd been sat here 3 hours. So I'm not going to have you dissing Raw every single week. We're going to then now and forever. So we are just about to start. So we're starting off with a recap of last Friday's Smackdown, RK Bro and the Usos with the contract signing. See, told you. Where is it? There it is. Sassy's right. Listen to Sassy. We predicted last week, didn't we, Sassy? We predicted the return of Oscar. We predicted the return of Mustafa Ali. We predicted Randy Orton pinning one of the Usos. I mean, we predicted all of it, pretty much. So if that's your heel persona, I'll be like Bailey then. All the happy-go-lucky, chatty, cheerful, smiley guy. See, even the Fiend is smiling. There, we're just getting a recap of the breakdown of last week's contract signing. You had Bloodline holding. Oh, I forgot about that. Bloodline beating down Riddle, and then Joe McIntyre coming out. Roman Reigns sending the Usos to go and meet him, and McIntyre taking him out. Roman and McIntyre going head to head, punch for punch, blow for blow. And Drew getting the upper hand. Who's jumping in? I can see someone jumping in. I can see the big smirk, even though you're not on screen yet as well. Oh, we're ready.
Yo, 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 it's time for Monday Night Raw. What is going on,
How we doing?
Dan? How's it going?
I'm not bad, yourself?
Good. I'm just watching Roman Reigns come out on Monday Night Raw. Thought,
Yeah.
this is a big moment when you ain't got enough star power to last two shows. You put all your stars on one show.
I know. That's the problem.
Isn't it weird? Isn't it weird?
Yeah.
I'm not staying for long, mate. I just thought I'd pop in and say hello to everyone. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you all.
I can't remember the last time you was on a Monday Night Raw stream.
Mate, so if you watch my first Dark Elevation, the one with Ruby Soho, I watched Raw and I had a 3-strike rule, and as soon as I hit 3 strikes, I was out of there, man. I was out of there.
Right.
We got to about an hour, and then I was done. I'd had
It
enough.
took an hour to get to 3 strikes. Bloody hell.
It did take an hour to get to 3 strikes, but I'm here tonight to hang out with my dude Dan for a little bit, if that's all right, mate, while I eat some food.
Yeah.
Cool.
How are you feeling now? You are feeling all right after? Yeah, good.
After COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
man.
mum got caught with it over the weekend, so she's not feeling great.
There's a lot of it going around, apparently. I've had it once before, but this was way worse, man. Way worse. Duck chow mein from last night.
Oh. Not a fan of Chinese food.
Are you not?
No.
Man, Chinese food is the best. Do you like Indian?
Not really. I don't mind a korma or a curry.
Korma, yeah?
That's about it.
Nice. Roman Reigns looking like the beast he is with Paul Heyman, the biggest thing in WWE.
Yeah.
Biggest main event of all time.
The way that he's sort of changed personas since coming back as a heel has completely changed my opinion on him.
I agree. I mean, but they should have done it ages ago. It's just weird that they didn't. But yeah, I still think his matches are garbage. That's the issue.
Yeah, he's very Cena-esque with like 7 moves of doom.
Do you know, honestly, WWE have a couple of this, dude, where they have, Cena could put on a better match than Roman Reigns. They have a lot of people, your t-shirt being one of them, that can put on these cracking sort of builds to matches, but no finish to the the actual match, you know? It's a real weakness. Yeah, nice, man. Dom would love that.
He's already seen it, and me and Emma, well, I sent a message to Emma saying Dom wants to strip me naked and steal my t-shirt.
Nasty.
Emma was like, I'm fine with that.
Nasty. How do you all feel about it in chat? Here we go. Paul Heyman cutting his promo right now. Another problem I've got with Raw. We're 8 minutes in and we're just starting talking.
Yeah.
But that's what happens when you've got 3 hours to film.
Yeah, you drag everything out, make everything last as long as possible.
Mm.
And I think my stream is like a minute and a half behind because I've literally just going in the ring.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Do you want me to pause?
No, it's fine. I'm going to swap over because I'm trying a couple of different ways of watching it. So
okay, cool.
I'll just swap it over. I was Elevation.
You know what? I enjoy it, man. It's simple, but there was a really nice women's match in there that was Emi Sakura and Nyla Rose versus Chris Statlander and Anna Jay. Chris Statlander doing really good stuff with her at the minute, and she's kind of lost the alien gimmick.
Yeah, I heard about that. I heard that she'd lost that, and she's sort of more of a darker persona now, isn't she?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's cool. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Right, Paul Heyman has just finished his introduction for my man Roman Reigns. Hey up, Michael. How's your dad? Lovely to see you, mate. Thank you for joining us.
How are you doing, Michael?
Hey, fellas. Sassy with Roman was on for 3 hours. I would be happy. On what, Sassy? On toast? On I'd love Roman Reigns on toast.
Yeah, he's delicious at the minute.
Would you lap him up, Dan?
Oh, 100%.
Fab. Crowds are cheering him, man.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be long. I think he'll be faced by SummerSlam.
I think so. And they've really done a good job. I mean, him just saying acknowledge me. Oh, RKO's from out of nowhere.
Nice.
The Usos absolutely being destroyed by Riddle and Orton here.
I love Orton when he's like this. He's so much fun to watch.
When he's engaged, man. Yeah. Oh, and they're bringing out Drew McIntyre.
Even better.
Nice, man. Love it. I mean, I kind of wish that Roman wasn't just stood there. He's
That's
better.
great, Sir Michael.
Rock and roll, man. Positive vibes out to you, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got his sword. Oh, bloody hell.
The only
What the
problem
hell
is,
are they doing in the ring?
Yeah.
Like, Roman's just stood there. Riddle not only just sort of looking at him. He's coming in with his bloody sword. What are we doing? Going to adverts?
More than likely. No, WWE.
Like, give me consequence, man. Give me some consequence. Let's go.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know,
You've had a minute and a half to roll out the ring because RK Bro are too far away.
Yeah, there should have been surrounding him. There should have been like vultures on Roman Reigns ready to go.
Grabbing him, pinning him down, or keeping hold of him to allow Drew to get to him.
Nice opening, says Sassy. It's all good, man. Nice opening, says Sassy. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, you just like it because you've got some foxy dudes on your phone, which is us. Yeah. Here we go. Drew McIntyre and Roman Reigns laying in them punches right now, Danny.
It's one where we've seen it before, but I prefer this dynamic.
Is this what's happening at Backlash?
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we presume it is. We haven't actually had it officially announced, but yeah.
If I remember
100%.
rightly, I've said because I don't think Roman's fully recovered yet. I think it's a 6-man tag with the Usos and Riddle and Orton involved. So yeah, I can't wait for Double or Nothing and Forbidden Door, says Maggle, mate. It's gonna be banging, isn't it?
Are you most excited to see him?
What at Forbidden Door?
Yes.
Poor.
If you could have your ideal match, who would you have going against each other?
Omega and what do I say here? Do I go Omega Okada 4 or do it? I think I'm really hot for Omega Kota Ibushi.
Yeah.
Yeah, give us the Golden Lovers conclusion. That'd be cool.
Yeah, 100%.
Me too, says Sassy. Yeah, you guys count. Indeed, man. Indeed.
I've got a little treat that I keep needing to bring to you and I keep forgetting.
A what?
I've got to say treat.
A treat? What type of treat is this, dude?
It's an alcoholic beverage.
Ooh, my favorite types of treats.
Surely Becky gives you better treats than then.
She gives me beer sometimes, yes.
Yes, I know. I've seen photos afterwards.
There's nothing better than a beer. Oh, what the hell? Sassy. $25 donation.
So much, Sassy.
Jesus, Sassy. You're crazy. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, bless you. Bless you. You make this possible, man.
Yeah, 100%. I was literally just saying, even just liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel really helps us out at the minute. So, I mean, thank you so much, Sassy, for that.
Bless you. You don't have to do that. Thank you so much, man. Helps us out so much. We're like, you know, Sassy, we're paying for StreamYards and stuff like that. Like that, that's helped to pay for StreamYards for the month. Thank you so much. Thank you. Freaking hell, man. Oh, Sassy, baby. Oh, it makes me want to watch Raw. No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Thank you so much, Sassy. Bless you. Yeah.
Love the t-shirt as well.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah.
It's he keeps doing them every year as a special for it generally picks a charity and raises money and re-releases this t-shirt, and I can't remember which charity it was the year I bought it, but I was dead happy. Thank you so much, Sassy, for that. You bleeding rock. Pay for my Chinese. Next month is on me. Sassy, you're a star. Thank you. Thank you.
But this is where I have the problem with Raw, is the start a really good segment and then they spend 10 minutes on commercial breaks.
Well, you got to do that because of the networks, I guess. I suppose it's how you come back from it.
Yeah.
Is what I'm interested to see. If Ant stays for all of Raw, I will double it. Oh, Sassy, mate. I am.
Challenge him every time for this.
Jesus, jeez Louise. I can't because I'm at work tomorrow at 9.
What time do you start?
9. I'm still not feeling 100%, so if I don't get any sleep, I will be knackered.
Yeah.
Sassy. You tease you. Right, so
just
we're back
make it rain on him.
You're already making it rain.
Just straight here. Straight to him.
But no. It's all for the channel, man. All for the channel. Some good stuff coming in the future, guys. I'm thinking of doing my own channel as well, a reaction channel with Becky, my mate Becky.
I don't think she would appreciate being called a mate.
She is my mate. She's my best mate. Next month is on me. Sassy, you rock. I think when Sassy, when you do write something, just so you know, I think you can also type a message in it because it stays at the top as well. Yeah. So just in case there's anything special you want to say, that you want people to see, make sure you do that. If you do it next time, not that you need to do it next time, Jesus. No. Trying to make it rain, baby. You are making it rain. It's raining on me, baby.
The good thing about the American system is they have dollar bills, so you can make it rain and it doesn't cost as much money as it does the UK. The smallest denomination we have is a £5 note, which is like
$7 or $8.
Yeah. So if we're doing £5 notes per motion, that can soon add up in the UK.
Oh, it really does. Yeah. Give me $1 instead.
Yeah.
Where do you guys think Parker Haaland will show up? He's got potential. I don't know.
I think I'd prefer to see him in somewhere like Impact, because I think that if he went to AEW, it would get lost in the shuffle because of his experience level.
Good point. I don't know enough about him, so I really can't comment.
It's basically Brock Lesnar 2.0.
Oh, I have heard that. So what I've heard is that he looks great, but like his wrestling is just not there.
Very green. Yeah.
So keep him away from AEW for me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's Elias's brother, right?
Yeah, it's Ezekiel.
And is his dad Ultimate Warrior?
It could be.
He's got the stripes on them.
Yeah, got the arm tassels. Don't give me Street Profits in the ring. Give me in backstage areas just chatting. Really fun. 100%.
Go on.
The only thing I want is to see Montez Ford do a frog splash every so often. That's it. I don't care about a full-length match.
Really? I love him. One thing I'd say is I think I've had enough of Street Profits. I'd had enough of them from the start. I hate the whole we want the smoke thing and the cups thing. I don't like it. But
how do you find Alpha Academy with a shoosh?
With what?
Shoosh. Yeah. Chad Gable, before he says anything, it just comes out and goes. I mean, if you look at the t-shirts, it's just got shoosh. It's telling people to be quiet, basically.
Oh.
Yeah. It's so annoying, but it is so funny.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, it might be funny. I don't know. It's hard to sort of say. Street Profits, man. I want Montez Ford to be pushed to the top. I actually literally want Montez Ford to be the person that beats Roman Reigns.
Really?
Yeah, genuinely.
I think he's good enough to be able to do it. I think.
I think he's so charismatic.
Yeah.
And who else do you have beat Roman Reigns? You want it to be a guy that you put over big time, and Montez Ford could be that.
I think it'll be Cody. I don't think it's the right choice, but I think that's the way that WWE would go.
Yeah, probably.
Because I mean, I think Kevin Owens, now he's signed a new contract, could be built back up, and I'd like him to do it. He'd be the best person I think that could do it, but you want to build a new star out of that.
You don't need it. That's the thing. Yeah,
no.
You don't need it. Cody doesn't need it. That's why it's got to be a new star. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's Bron Breakker. I don't know.
That's the only other person that I could think of, but until he debuts on Raw,
yeah, you don't know. You just don't know.
Although from Gunther being brought up,
Walter, yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see him and Roman in a 25-minute match.
Oh yeah,
just going hell for leather at each other.
Yeah, I think Walter could absolutely do that with Roman. So is Ezekiel's gimmick that he's the Ultimate Warrior?
No, it's Elias's younger brother. That's it so far.
So when are we going to get them as a new tag team?
No idea.
Should have a big tag team match. New Hardy
someone
Boys.
has photoshopped the two together, both holding the titles, and it does look quite good.
I bet. I mean, I don't know how WWE are going to do it. Are they going to do that weird? Do you know when they do like the Roman VR orgasm thing?
Yeah.
Maybe they could do that.
It'd be great for us at home.
That, Gable. Good job. Gable with a beautiful roll up on roll through on Dawkins now. I will say that we're at 20 minutes in and we're getting the first bell for the first match.
Yeah.
To speak with Zeke. It sounds like a Saved by the Bell type thing or something like that.
Yeah. Happy days. But yeah, WrestleMania Backlash, I think, is this Sunday, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Are you guys doing that? Have you talked about that?
I don't think we've talked about it yet, but
you and Dom should talk about that.
Yeah. It's one where I'm off work all next week, so I can probably do Sunday night, not a problem. I don't have to worry about being up for work on the Monday, which is a rarity.
Nice. I do have to worry about being up.
Yeah. That's why I enjoy having Tuesdays off work, because it means I can come here, see everyone. Well, I'm not see everyone, obviously. Have a chat with everyone, cover Raw, go to bed and sleep after the day.
Nice. No, ever since I got COVID, I've not been sleeping very well at all, man.
No, I can imagine.
Yeah, so like I've been getting to sleep about 5 o'clock, and I don't think I'm going to sleep well tonight. But I need to get to sleep because I've got to.
Yeah.
Got to be ready to try and breathe at work. Beautiful drop kicks there from Montez Ford. God, he's so good, man. Yeah. He's so good.
Vertical leap to get the height where he is pretty much horizontal at their head level is brilliant.
Amazing, because Dawkins is a real athlete as well. But when you get a guy next to like Ezekiel or Elias doing the drop kick next to him, you can see how much talent it takes to get the height that they need to do, man.
Yeah.
Because he can't get that height. And it really is about finding that sort of bounce with a ring and bounce with your body. It's beautiful stuff, man. Be right back. Gonna find a snack. Oh, good, Michael. Enjoy your food.
Snacks. Well, I've got my main snack right there.
Meow. Tasty.
Yeah, I just said I've got a couple of pepperoni, which is basically Slim Jims.
You got your sausage. Is that what it is? Slim Jims?
It's close, but it's not the exact same thing. But it's as close as the sort of the American sort of market would see.
Right. Cool. Chris Benoit is innocent, has joined the chat. Hey, everyone. Hey, Chris. How you doing? Lovely to see you.
How we doing? We know it's a big conspiracy theory and cover up because it was on Wikipedia before it actually happened.
Was it?
Yeah. Someone updated, and it's been proven, Wikipedia on the Friday night, and then supposedly the Sunday is when everything pretty much happened. The Saturday and the Sunday is when everything happened, but it was updated 2 or 3 days before to say that Nancy had been killed.
Maybe Chris updated it. Maybe Chris.
Yeah.
I'm back. Got some cheese it. Cheese it? I'm guessing that's like a squeezy cheese.
I think so, yeah.
Squeezy cheese? That sounds right, doesn't it? Nice, man. Like what, on crackers or bread? You tell us, Michael.
The Americans don't have Jacob's cream crackers. They need to have them in their life.
They don't have Jacob's cream crackers? What do they put the cheese on?
Pizza. Everything.
Pizza? Oh! You knowingly just bit into that sausage. That was
oh yeah,
oh yeah. Steamy for the Gimme a Hole Yeah podcast on a Monday night. No wonder Sassy's gone quiet. I'm enjoying this match so far, though. I think Gable and Montez Ford had some beautiful chemistry in the ring. Some of that roll through was beautiful.
I think Montez Ford has got great chemistry with near enough everyone in the ring.
Yeah, that's why I'd pull the trigger on him.
Yeah. I mean, Angelo Dawkins is a great performer, great worker, but I just don't think he's as good on the mic as Montez is. He's got the charisma for it, but I just think he needs a bit more mic work.
I think putting him with Montez has been perfect in terms of it's really elevated him. And he's better than he ever has been before.
That's why Sazzy's quiet. He's just waiting for the food.
Nice.
What food have you got, Sazzy?
Hang on. She told me earlier. I'm sure she told me earlier. Oh, I can't remember. I'm going to have to go back and watch my other show. Whose birthday is it? Oh, it's Terrell's birthday. Nice. Nice. Here we go, Otis with a big splash, and out comes the water. Nice.
Yeah, I think that Enzo and Cass is a very, very similar sort of dynamic to what we've got with Street Profits.
Really?
In terms of mic work, they've got one that is pretty much a guaranteed star, and the other one's a guaranteed in-ring worker, but it's just the meshing of them is very similar together.
Okay. I kind of see where you're coming from. I just think Ford is a star, man. I just think he's a goddamn star. So what they're doing, Kevin Owens and Ezekiel?
Every time Ezekiel's on screen, Kevin Owens turns up and says, "No, it's not Ezekiel. It's Elias. It's Elias. You're lying."
So they're going to give him like 3 faces of Foley. Oh, check out that moonsault. Check out how Montez was still in a sort of side prone position as opposed to like sat waiting for it. Beautiful shit, man. There's a lot of trust there for that.
Yeah.
A lot of trust. He's not even looking, look. And look at where his knees land. That was beautiful, man.
Picture perfect moonsault.
Talent is what Kevin Owens is. And look at that beautiful black fib. And does his own suck it, followed by the step up Insecurity.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin Owens has been going for what, 20 years?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So he's got the in-ring credentials, but it still takes a lot of trust to do a move like that with the receiver not looking.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
Have you ever done a trust fall? You know? Oh, and a beautiful spine buster there from Elias. Ezekiel. Excuse me.
Ezekiel.
Sorry, I'm getting confused with his brother.
Elias is in the back watching.
Is he? Right, cool. Does he have facial fluff still?
No.
Oh.
Well, not that we know of. We haven't seen him.
Nice drop kick there. And a big avalanche splash. Very reminiscent of the Warrior. And so is his gimmick that he's being the Warrior? But like a good version of the Warrior?
We haven't seen anything apart from what we've seen in the ring and a little bit of talking, but not very Warrior-esque.
Right. It's
but
looking like Warrior
again,
to
I
me.
can see exactly the comparison that you're making.
Oh, shit, man. Oh, it's just flipping Montez Ford out the ring. Oh, beautiful super kick and a beautiful sell from Dawkins before getting out of the ring. And Ezekiel is layeth the smacketh down on Kevin Owens as Kevin Owens rolls through. He goes out. Who's coming up behind Ezekiel? Oh, it's Chad Gable, but Ezekiel runs under him. Gets caught. He's going for the German. No, he gets caught. Elbow to the back of him and gets tripped by Kevin Owens. Beautiful sequence, lads. And the roll up there from the trip from Kevin Owens. Like, dudes, these guys are just in spot with each other. Yeah, in spot. Like it's all about them transitions, man. And that was beautiful. Great stuff. Is this normally like Raw? Is this what Raw's normally like? Because that was good.
Like I said, over the past few weeks, it's been really enjoyable.
Talents, man. Check out that roll through. Check out the way he just picks it up. Beautiful. Beautiful.
And you just see him hook the fingers when the hand's coming down for the 3 count to solidify that it was a solid pin.
Right, I'm gonna go heat up my rice. I'll be back in a second, and then I'll eat that, and then I'll disappear. How about that? See you all in a minute.
See you shortly. It's so nice having someone else to talk to. Because I'm normally sat here waiting for a comment. I have a chat, read the comment out. So we look like we've got AJ Styles turning up shortly. Yeah, completely agree, Sassy. A few weeks before WrestleMania, a few weeks after WrestleMania, up until now, it has been a very, very enjoyable show. We've sat and watched. I mean, me and Dom have sat and watched a lot of rubbish. We've struggled through where we've been close to quitting, but yeah, the past few weeks I've really enjoyed it. We have sort of taken a turn, I think. I don't know if there is a specific reason why, but it's just been every single week we've had really, really good matches. Yeah, exactly the same, Michael. Yeah. The matches themselves have been good. The storylines have been, I don't know if they've been well thought out, but they've actually had some structure. And it's nice to see that sort of thing happening. It's annoying when things are happening and there's no continuity from one week to the next. You'd have 1 week where a couple of people was in a tag team, and then a couple of weeks later they'd be feuding, but there was no explanation of it. And then a couple of weeks after that, they'd be sat in the backstage area talking. And yeah, it was very, very strange. But these past few weeks, I'd probably say the past 6 weeks, 8 weeks worth, have been what I would call a good show. Not great, not by anyone's standards, but they have been very enjoyable. Let's have a look. So, what's people got planned for the week? You got anything planned, Michael? Sassy? I know you're probably sort of hoping you're negative as soon as possible. But no, I mean, yeah, we're on commercial break, but from what I just saw, we're probably going to be getting AJ Styles up next. No idea what he'll be doing, but so we've got 7 people in. Thank you very much for joining us. If you haven't already, give the video a little like, give it a share, give it a subscribe. Let's have a look. Hang on. So I've got AJ Styles and Damien Priest later on tonight, and there is now a stipulation. So we're going to have AJ Styles versus Damien Priest. If AJ wins tonight, he is barred from ringside when it's AJ versus Edge at WrestleMania Backlash. We've got Sarah in for a change. How are we doing, Sarah? It's a strange one because we've actually got Dom here. Not Dom. We've got Ant in tonight. He's just off making some rice because he had Chinese. We're going a recap of Bianca Belair versus Sonya Deville from last week. For the Raw Women's Championship, we had Sonya Deville change the rules twice. After a count out, complaining, restarted the match using a sort of authority, and then using a steel chair and making it a no disqualification match. But Bianca Belair ends up winning the match anyway. You've been the past few weeks just been quiet. You quiet, no chance. If anyone knows Sarah, knows she's not quiet. So we're still getting the recap of everything that happened Raw Women's Championship. We had Queen Zelina come out. We had Carmella come out. And then Bianca won with a KOD. Pin 1, 2, 3 in the center of the ring. And he's back. And you're still muted.
Hey up! Nice to see
There
you
we go.
professionally. Nice to see you, Sarah. How are you doing? Lovely to see you again. How's Kada doing? Kada?
Yeah,
Kada. What are they doing with Sonya Deville, man? She's so exciting. She's such a good performer. Oh, check out that slap. Sit the hell down.
Yep.
Wow. When I saw she was fighting for the championship, I was like, oh, I hope that like she doesn't do that and then disappear. My rice, I haven't had it yet, Sarah, but I will have soon. I'll let you know. Special fried rice. Bit of everything. Oh, my rice is good.
Sonya's been sort of good the past few weeks. He's really sort of laying in the authority figure.
Good.
And throwing her weight about and throwing her power around.
Good.
So I don't think it'll be long before she goes back to full-time in ring.
No, it won't be. But I also don't want to see her just lose to everyone as well.
No.
Like she's got real potential. She's such a hard worker.
Yeah.
Like that storyline with Otis and Mandy Rose and stuff. The writer of that was let go in one of the earliest WWE releases after COVID, and she did some outstanding work with them guys. Outstanding.
I mean, Otis. I mean, going from Heavy Machinery to Money in the Bank and being one of the most over people on the shows because of that Mandy Rose storyline was brilliant.
Yeah, I agree.
And then it got wasted.
So is this Elias's and Ezekiel's dad?
Pardon?
Is this Elias's and Ezekiel's dad?
Could be.
He looks quite similar.
Just
saying. Hashtag just saying. Sorry, go on.
There was a great photo online earlier on of Via sat in a restaurant with his scarves on. That's it.
Right.
And behind him it said no shirt, no service. And then Via Mahan basically comment was, I don't make the rules, I break them.
Right, okay.
It was just really funny.
Okay.
So simple.
Yeah. Cody's a real thing of this package as well. Really selling Cody. It's interesting to see what WWE do with Cody. It really is.
Yeah.
All the merch. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. We've got 7 people in. You all rock. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for this Raw. I'm not going to be around all night, but my dude Dan is. And Sassy, again, thank you so much for your donation. Like, me and Don were talking about it. Like, you guys have blown us away. We've been monetized for like less than a month, and like we've made nothing from adverts really. A couple of quid here and there. It's quite nice when you release a video and then you got a couple of quid off the back of it, which is like rewarding. But like the people, yourself, Dan, Sassy, Jeremy, Jeff, and Joey, like you guys, like the support you've shown to to all of us on the channel has been freaking phenomenal. So thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. It blows us away, Dan. We've been doing this for like 5 years now, and never expected this. You know,
it's the dream where we can sort of not. It's not even the dream of making money off it. It's the dream of the podcast paying for itself.
Because it's cost us a lot over the years.
Yeah,
it cost us a lot, but you know, there we go. It's all good. It's paying for itself, man. That's unbelievable. I'm so proud.
I mean, it's one where, I mean, from what you and Dom have basically sort of said at the start, when I sort of started to get to know Dom and then obviously yourself, it was literally just, we want to build the community so everyone feels welcome. We don't want people to come in, we get really big, but feel left out.
Yeah. No, we just want like a safe community, man. Like a place where people are assholes, you know, and people can just share wrestling and enjoy wrestling, and that's what we try and do, you know. Me and Dom did an interview actually for Tom Talks Wrestling. Tom Talks Rubbish, which is going to be out in July, I think. But that was a hell of a lot of fun to do, me and Dom. Yeah.
Is there any inside scopes that you can share with the channel?
Yeah, there is one actually. There's one on Twitter that Tom put up, and it's me telling the story of. It's probably shared on our page. I assume someone shared it. It's the story of how me and Dom, how I found out Dom had cerebral palsy. Because I'd known him for years before I even knew what it was. So yeah, check that out. It is on Twitter. If you give me a whole Twitter. I might be able to get it up. Can I get it up on the stream? I might be able to do that. Oh, do we try and do something like that? That's mental.
Give it a go.
Give it a go. Cool. What's your opinion on the Ember Moon interview? Great question, Sassy. Ember Moon, Athena now. Sad. Have you listened to it, Dan?
Not yet. I'm going to give it a listen to tomorrow when I get a chance, because I've been working all weekend.
A really interesting interview where she was talking about the left hand not talking to the right hand or at WWE, and that feeling of being a performer who just has to like smile and go, "Oh yeah, great," whereas actually they're sort of messing about with the creative. Their creative personas. So a really difficult interview to sort of read listen to in terms of the struggle that was backstage. And Nia Jax has come out with some pretty scathing stuff as well just recently.
Yeah.
So yeah, sad because she's a serious talent, serious talent. Best finisher in WWE for the last few years.
100%. It was absolutely brilliant, beautiful to watch every time.
Oh, that's a big 6-woman tag match. That'll be fun. Sonya Deville at the front of who's this dude? Oh, it's the Jobber. Oh, he gets an interview there.
Yeah.
Oh, is he going to receive a medal? Oh, it says he's doing the Jobber run.
Yes.
He scares the living daylights out of me. Any man with two hands.
That was it made someone a star at that point, but it was James Ellsworth, wasn't it?
It was. It certainly was. If chins could kill, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's been dreaming of this moment. He's making his dream come true. Good for him. So he's from Stevie's Barbecues. Does he own the place? And he gets picked up and thrown into the corner. Looks rough.
So I've just shared the Tom Talks Rubbish video on the chat if anyone did want to have a quick browse of that.
I might be able to get it up. Let me try and get it up. I might be able to get it up on the stream. I'm clever like that. Because you know, it's my interview, I guess. Well, it's Tom's interview, I guess, really, but who cares?
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll be fine with it. Via, I mean, he looks fairly dominant.
Yeah.
Laying in the kicks.
First night with his debut, he put Dominic Mysterio in hospital.
Oh,
a
really?
local medical facility. Yeah.
Right. Wow.
And submission that he goes for, it's like sort of like a half camel clutch type thing.
Oh yeah.
And sort of a bit of a neck crank at the same time. But he applied it like 3, 4, 5 times.
Yeah.
And yeah, they had to get the trolley to put Dominic Mysterio on.
Oh really? Wow. That's hilarious.
It didn't look great.
Michael says, any man with two hands thought that too. Yeah. Okay, big stomp. I mean, his movements are dominant in the ring. He looks ferocious. So, and it's
there you go. That's a submission.
Yeah. Okay, I mean, that's the way you build a guy. That's the way you build a guy. I'm not hating any of this, Dan.
No, told you. Everyone said past few weeks has been pretty good. Stazzy said the same. Michael said exactly the same.
Yeah, man, it's all right. Right, let's. Absolute annihilation there, Dan.
Yeah. Like I said, he's a biggish fella, and he's doing exactly what is needed to get over as a heel. He's going on an absolute tear.
He is. He certainly is. There we go. How do I share that? Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get this video shared for you all, so you don't even have to click on it. Just watch the video. It was funny. Michael, it's a very true story. I will try and get it up on stream, because why not? Oh, there we go. Cool. So, guys, I assume you'll be able to hear this if I Add it to. Oh, there we go. Look at that. I assume you can hear this. Let me know if you can or can't hear it. But this is the interview that me and Dom did with Tom Talks Rubbish. Just a small segment from it. Can you hear that, Dan?
No, I'm afraid.
Fail. Let me see if I can change the settings on that. Share.
No, I couldn't hear it on either my sort of tablet or the stream itself.
What's the point in putting a video up when you can't even bloody hear it, eh? Share video file. I should download it or something. How do I do?
So at the minute, we've got AJ Styles in the back from 2 weeks ago being interviewed. And we had flashing lights, then blue light appear with Edge and Damian Priest.
Yeah, man. What do you think about Edge and Damian Priest in the new Brood?
I like it.
Yeah?
There's rumours of Ciampa and Rhea Ripley turning up in the faction as well.
Yeah, Rhea Ripley's had some lights behind her for the last few weeks, and and Ciampa makes a lot of sense. Give him something to do.
There was a few really nice segments last week where they cut directly from Ciampa beating someone up with a blue light behind him, directly to Rhea Ripley with a blue light behind her. It just really, really worked.
Subtle stuff, man. Subtle stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you are just gonna have to watch that tweet. I don't think I can share the sound from it. That's annoying, isn't it? Oh, I tell you what I can do. I can turn my audio off. Here we go. I mean, it's not going to be the best audio in the world, but it'll work. Dan, I figured out a way around it.
All right. So I'll keep it here to see if I can hear it at your stream end.
Oh, you should be able to hear it. Oh, here we go, baby. Let's go. And let's. It's a good job I ain't got any porn tabs open, isn't it? Hide. Cool.
That's what incognito mode is for.
That's what?
Incognito mode is for.
It's not incognito when you start sharing your screen, though.
Well, true.
Guys, check this out. This is a small excerpt from my interview with Tom Talks Rubbish, along with my dude Dom. Check it out. Enjoy. Years ago, me and Dom was into music. We used to go to alternative rock clubs, and we both went out to a nightclub. And we've been best friends for about 3 years, something like that. And there was a really beautiful girl that I wanted to hook up with.
Where this is going.
And she was only interested in Dom, my friend Dom. So I'm working my magic. I'm trying to get her to see the light and see that I'm the better person, but she doesn't. She just sees Dom, and she says to me, "What's wrong with him?" I said, "What do you mean? What's wrong with him?" She went, "What's wrong with his legs?" I went, "I don't know." She went, "What do you mean you don't know?" I said, "I don't know." She said, "You said to me he was his best friend. You said you'd known him for years." Yeah. She said, "So what's wrong with his legs?" I said, "I don't know." I said, "I'll go find out." Dom, what's up with your legs?
I love that story.
What's up with your legs? Well, I've got cerebral palsy. Oh, is that what it is? You know that? No, I don't. Cool. Okay. I'll go back to the girl. He's got cerebral palsy, and it's a true story, Tom. There you go. Damn. It's a good story, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
I do love that. It's very true. It was in Attic. That's
yeah.
Yeah. And neither of us made out with the girl, is all I'm going to say.
Just each other, probably.
I wish. Yeah, a lot of fun. A lot of fun. A good interview. And subscribe to Tom Talks Wrestling to see that when it comes out. We'll obviously let you know on the channel.
Tom Talks Rubbish.
Tom Talks Rubbish. What did I say? Tom Talks Wrestling.
Wrestling. Yeah.
I'm terrible for that.
So another person enjoyed Raw over the last few weeks, but it still feels like a slog for the length of it. Yeah, I do agree with that. But the quality of it has been a lot better.
Well, from what I've seen, and I've only seen one match in the last hour, which is really annoying, and one squash match. That's really annoying, which is what Sarah was talking about, the slog of it. But actually, on the match that we have seen, it feels like they've let them go a little bit more. It feels like they're really letting them wrestle in the ring, which is good when you've got them sort of talents.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, like we said, Montez Ford, we've got Kevin Owens, they can go in the ring, and it's nice to let. It looks like they've got a bit more free reign.
It does feel
to
like
stop,
that.
yeah,
Mm.
but it still doesn't feel completely off the chain, off the hook.
No, which it doesn't have to be done. I mean,
No, it's 100%
you know,
it doesn't.
I don't think WWE would be doing themselves any favor by going go out there and just do what you want.
No.
Because one of the things that makes WWE great is that they look after the performers for the amount of work that they have to do. You know, I kind of disagree with the amount that they have to do in terms of house shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that's by the by, you know.
I mean, especially when we got told that there was sort of an announcement that WWE don't make really any money from the WWE live shows.
No, they don't. No.
They make a bit of money, bit of profit from the merchandise, but that's about it. So you just think,
well, you think about how much the performers cost, yeah.
Yeah. Is there any point in
it's
doing?
a lie. They are making. They're not making money in the American shows because they're actually playing like sports halls and shit like that. Like they'll get like in the American shows they'll get about 2,000. When they do the European tours, they're playing in your arenas like your Metro Arena and stuff like that, which can hold. I mean, I went to see Gus there. That was about 13,000, but that's standing. I reckon seated is probably about 8,000 times 50 quid tickets, let's say, at cheap. Is a lot of money. So I think they will make money on European tours and stuff like that. But there's a lot of markets where they're not making money. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm interested to see how it will go. Well, good. Keep watching. Oh, dude, no interest in the new Doctor Strange movie until I found out that bloody Scarlet Witch is in it, and I'm like, oh, mate, I love WandaVision.
Okay, I confuse a lot of people when I say that I've never watched the full MCU stuff.
What do you mean?
When they started releasing sort of like the Iron Man and Avengers and stuff like that, even up until Endgame coming out, I'd never seen one of the films.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
They got halfway through them, and then obviously it was obvious they was all interlinked. And I read up that there was going to be doing sort of 4 phases of them, and I thought, I'm not going to start halfway through. I'm going to wait till they're all released and watch them in chronological order.
Right. Okay. Cool.
So I started with Captain America: First Avenger, then Captain Marvel, and then Iron Man, and I think I'm on to like Thor: Dark World or something like that.
Cool.
So I'm watching them in a completely different order than that was released, but it's the way that I'm going to sit and watch them just because it's the way I want to see them.
Yeah, it's fair enough.
Yeah.
I did the same with Star Wars.
Yeah.
People don't like Edge. Of course, people like Edge, Dan.
We still love you. We just don't like what you're doing.
No one despises you, Edge. We all love you. Oh, you despise yourself. God, he's such a heel. Thomas, welcome. How you doing? It's on Friday when the PE system at my school said, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I'm not even joking. They actually played Vermaman's music. You should have seen how many kids were laughing. Oh, nice, man. Nice. Sounds like a good time.
If that many people know Vermahan's music is in your school,
why haven't we got more subscribers on the channel is all I'm going to say, Thomas.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, baby. You should have started singing the Give Me a Hold Yeah tune and see how many people joined in with that.
Should just start going, Hull, yeah, Hull, yeah, Hull, yeah.
Lemons is a rodent. Insult in the sports team here, I believe, Dan.
Cheap shot.
So while everyone was laughing, I just shouted, Veer Mahan has come. Very good, man. Very good. The crowd are watching Edge right now.
Edge is trying not to give him enough chance to get the what's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Edge is a great promo,
Well
but I
played.
think it says the same thing every time now.
Did you see Edge has a braid now? We can absolutely see it. What do you think of his braid, Dan?
I like the fact that he's changed it up for his new character, but I don't think it suits him.
No, but it matches the suit, though, doesn't it?
Yeah. It's the sort of tied back, smart sort of look.
Organized, like the leader of a faction needs to be. Are we excited for this match at Backlash, Dan?
I am. It was, I mean, if you said 10 years ago, it was one of the dream matches from TNA and Impact with WWE. I think it is too late in both of their respective careers, but they will still put on a great match, I think.
Really? Because the match at WrestleMania was garbage. I suppose this is why I'm saying it. I just thought it was rubbish from a WrestleMania match.
I think they have the potential to put on a great match.
Yeah, they just need to justify what they're doing in the ring. That match was so stop and start, man. I think there's someone else who could actually pull off a braid. I'm starting to think that Jeff Hardy could pull one off. Yeah, man, Jeff could pull off a braid.
Yeah.
BRB groceries come in. That's all good, Sassy. You pick up your groceries and make sure you're cooking. Michael says he's tired. Michael, you go to bed, mate. I'll be going to bed soon. You can stay. You could just leave it on in the background.
Thanks.
Say again, love.
I can stay. Thanks.
Yeah, you can watch this. Yeah. No, not that it's bad actually. I am enjoying it. I can't risk tomorrow. AJ Priest.
AJ's got some muscle tape on. So could it be a target point for Damian Priest?
I think that the concerning thing about this, Dan, and this faction with Edge is that how WWE have handled factions in the past in terms of, at the minute, what we're going to see here, we're basically going to see Damian Priest get beat by AJ to face Edge, yeah?
Yeah.
And that seems to be WWE's way of handling factions, as opposed to what they need to be doing, which is to use this to build up Damian Priest, you know?
Yeah.
Sure, he's on TV, which is great. But that's my concern. It's
going the wrong way about building the star.
I don't think they put enough focus on who they need to put focus on sometimes, or they haven't in the past with past factions. Look at Imperium, which is one of the most recent factions. That faction is all about Walter.
Yeah.
Be it they've got some. I love Fabian Aichner. I love Marcel Bartel. I thought Alexander Wolf was really good in it.
Yeah.
It wasn't about building up any of them. It was all about Walter. And you look at something to mention AEW, something like the Inner Circle. They did a really good job of putting Sammy Guevara over in that, even with sort of Chris Jericho's sort of prominence in the storyline.
Yeah,
they really did a good job of putting Sammy Guevara over, especially out of that faction. So, I
think sort of with this faction, it could be where they should play the longer game and maybe transition Edge into more of a managerial role rather than a in-ring performer.
Okay. I mean, maybe. I just think at the minute he's coming across as the boss, and that's the match at the pay-per-view, and it can hurt people like Priest sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, phenomenal forearm to the outside. Beautiful stuff there from AJ Styles. I'm excited because yesterday on 2K22, I was able to get Shark Boy. Nice, man. Nice. I tried playing 2K22 last night. It crashed. I need to sort out groceries tomorrow, says Sarah. You get them groceries sorted. Get them kiddies fed. I like how Impact and NXT uses faction. Same with AEW. Yeah, I mean that's my concern, that this faction's not going to do the job of putting over Damian Priest like it needs to. I'm still waiting for Arn Anderson versus Kelly Blanchard in a Glock match. Absolutely. Kelly Blanchard, not Tessa Blanchard. That's Tully Blanchard.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. The fractions never seem to gather much steam before it drifts into nothingness. Yeah, I agree. The factions seem to go off into fractions, Dan, one might say.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a really crap analogy, but thank you for
I
taking
think, I mean, the way that I'd like to see it play out is Damien Priest's turn on Edge.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, I really enjoy watching Damien Priest. I think he's a great talker. I think he's a great in-ring performer. And he's a great looking heel, but I think he's got the face persona better. So if he turns on Edge, I reckon that'll put him over as a face and help him build and climb that ladder a lot quicker than sticking in the faction.
It's a really good point. I mean, one of the other sort of major main roster faction-esque type thing that we had recently was the Messiah with Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy.
Yeah.
And if you look at that, they ended up feuding and the sort of spotlight was on Buddy Murphy. And what happened after the faction had broke up? Seth Rollins won that feud-ish, I guess.
Seth Rollins got injured.
And Buddy Murphy was gone from TV.
Yeah, because he didn't have anything else to do.
No, and that's the concern I have with any sort of faction in main roster, just because we've seen it a lot of times where, you know, a guy like Damien Priest should be... they've done well with him so far, I'd say, since he's come in. I mean, I'm not a massive Damien Priest. I wasn't a massive Damien Priest fan when he come in from very early NXT, but actually, I think he's done a really good job on main roster, being one of the sort of highlights from that sort of crossover. But yeah, interesting. I was also able to find a Calm Juice Championship. That sounds very nice, Thomas. That sounds very nice. Factions, said Sarah. Factions, who cares? It's all good, Sarah. Dan's here. Hey up, Dan, how are you doing? Ant, why are you doing this to yourself, Ant? Why are you doing this? You know what, Dan?
I've got him handcuffed to that chair so he can sit with me for a change.
He hasn't. I've been full of COVID in the last week. Really sick. And I just wanted to see if I could stream again. So just chilling out. What I will say is Raw's had a really good match on it. It's flipping slow. We're now an hour and 10 minutes in and nothing's actually happened. We've had 2 matches, one of which was a squash match.
Yes.
That's a joke. That's a freaking joke. Opening segment was fine. Whatever. If you want to see Roman Reigns and everyone beat up. That match with Kevin Owens, Street Profits, Alpha Academy, Drew McIntyre, bloody brilliant. Brilliant match. Just slow, man. Just slow. And who do you think had the biggest pop in their AEW debut? It's got CM Punk, easy.
CM Punk followed, I think, closely by Bryan Danielson.
Because what they did there was a double fake out. So they had Adam Cole.
It was. I've got the full pay-per-view on my tablet, and I will just put that on just the last 5 minutes every so often, just because of how good of a swerve and pop it was to bring Adam Cole out first.
Great stuff. AJ Styles in the ring now against Damian Priest, a third match. You've been full of COVID and you were like, let's see if I can feel worse. I absolutely was. I watched Elevation first. That was fun.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. How are you, Dan? Nice to see you, my dude. Damian Priest going for the pin, but AJ Styles kicking out. Oh, did this happen in the break? The shoulders into the double. Did you see the Bobby Lashley rope break?
Yeah, scary as hell.
Oh, Don was there, you know, live.
I know. Yeah, that looked very worrying, but Lashley's come out and said he's fine.
Oh, yeah.
It was a bit shaken up afterwards, which you're going to be. But yeah, he's not injured, he's not hurt or anything like that, which is just so good to hear.
Oh, what they're doing? Oh, AJ slips through and gets him up on his shoulders. Yeah, he's up on his shoulders. Is he going to get the knee? Oh, there we go. The bomb to Damian Priest. 1, 2, and he kicks out of it. He kicks out of it, Dan.
Yep. Edge is looking worried on the outside.
He is. Well, you say worried. It looked like he was taking a dump right then. To be honest. So I look.
It was it was what I call turtling.
Turtling. Is that what he was doing?
Yeah.
Excellent. Brilliant.
Or growing a tail.
Or growing a tail. Oh, exclusive from Dan. Exclusive from Dan. Oh, beautiful insecurity. I just announced more Japanese wrestlers you've never heard of for She-Won, which seriously is going to be sick. I will be announcing someone who you will know for She-Won soon, though. Fantastic, Dan. Fantastic. And they're a former NXT and Smackdown performer. There you go.
Oh.
So you will know the next announcement. Awesome, Dan. Everyone subscribe to Pro Wrestling Eve on Twitter, on Facebook, and certainly on YouTube. They will let you know that announcement as soon as it's coming through. Exciting times, Dan. You've got your hint. Does anyone want to know? Guess it's on who it is. Former NXT and Smackdown performer. Any guesses?
In my head, I've got Athena.
Oh, okay. Nah.
Just because obviously we know she's a free agent at the minute and she hasn't been tied or linked with anyone else yet. So,
okay. I'm going to go.
What are you thinking?
I think Toni Storm. I think Dan's got Toni Storm.
She's worked with Riot before, hasn't she?
With who? With Dan? Yeah. Toni Storm's done wonderful matches in Pro Wrestling Eve. And that chokeslam not getting Damian Priest the victory. Sarah had Athena as well. Wouldn't Ember Moon have been in Raw as well, though, at some point? Because she was on main roster.
It was, but then she obviously went back to NXT.
Yeah.
But she was I think she was on SmackDown more than she was Raw overall.
Oh, so maybe. You gotta dissect what Dan's saying. You gotta dissect it. Yeah. Damian Priest was going to do the Razor's Edge. Yes, he was. I swear, when I saw he was about to do it, that I went, "Hey yo, nice Thomas," getting into the Razor's Edge spirit. Ripcord by Priest here, going for the leg kick, missing, and AJ Styles rolling him through, going for that ankle lock, but no, Edge is on the side. Oh, so this is going to be how Priest gets the win with the distraction.
Yeah.
Oh no, the kick. No, it doesn't happen. Edge goes for a roll through as well. Again. Not Edge, but AJ Styles, and gets the pin on Damian Priest. That's the problem. That's the concern with any faction, isn't it?
Yeah.
Damian Priest shouldn't be getting just beat by AJ Styles, you know? It's all about building up that Edge and AJ match as opposed to building up the... Yeah, it's weird. It's interesting. Damian Priest there, flatlining AJ Styles. I think that's a spoiler. Edge bringing in the chairs now.
How's your stream going?
Yeah, that is a good pop for Finn Balor, isn't it? How's my stream going? What do you mean?
Because man seems to be freezing.
Oh, mine's been great all night.
Yeah.
Yeah, Finn Balor coming out and attacking Edge and Damian Priest. Beautiful sling blade there. Finn Balor and AJ Styles, man. There's a team. You want something for Finn Balor to do? There we go.
Yeah. Sarah will be happy.
I have one problem. wrestling, there is so many companies that it's hard to keep up with all of them. Michael, mate, watch whatever you can, whatever you can cope with, and
Watch
enjoy
what
it.
you enjoy.
100%.
Is what I say.
Which is why I'm not normally on Raw. But yeah. Oh, too sweet. Bullet Club.
Old school. Yeah.
There we go. I think we've only ever
Shall we
seen
see if
one
we can
too
do
sweet
one
between them.
between our streams?
What's that? Oh, what? You want to do a too sweet?
So if I go like that, there we go. So sweet, yep. This is quite a good pairing, I think.
Omos and
MVP, yeah.
MVP.
Turned on Bobby Lashley.
I mean, Omos is dead now anyway because he got beat by Lashley. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Omos. I get that he's a sort of spectacle, I guess. A lot of the issues in WWE is they book themselves in corners by putting two people against each other who really can't afford to lose character-wise. Yes, and then they do 50-50 booking, and then we're just disappointed because they don't give us a story, and then, yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah.
Surprised I actually know who he was. I'm not surprised you knew who Finn Balor was, Thomas fan. I mean, the fans, I'm surprised people at Raw knew who he was. Well, he's not been on enough recently, has he, Dan?
No.
Want at WrestleMania weekend? He was part of the Battle Royale on SmackDown. There was a lot of rumors of him leaving as well, so I guess that's just confirmed to people that he's not leaving right now.
Yeah.
And then by doing that, it hinders any momentum. 100%, Dan. 100%. Yep. I really like MLW, but I don't have time to watch them, and GCW costs money half of the time. Yeah, Michael, it's an expensive sport to keep up with. It really is. It really is. Yeah, to the 50-50 bookings point, exactly. Yeah, Dan, it's part of the problem. We know it exists. I mean, it was a decent match between them two, but
yeah,
it wasn't out special.
It was a good Monday Night Raw match.
But the one thing I will say is it does feel like WWE have loosened up on letting the performers perform a little bit more.
Yeah.
Which is good. The Miz is talking to Mustafa Ali next. Dan, are you excited about it?
Yes. I'm glad. I'm so excited to see Mustafa Ali back. I think he's got to the point where I'm stuck here for another couple of years. They're not going to let me out of my contract. I might as well go on TV to build my reputation for when I do decide to pretty much leave at the end of my contract, I presume. And build my profile that way rather than be off TV for 2 years and have a load of ring rust.
Oh, yeah, 100%. Spring Breaking live tomorrow night. Or is it an NXT pay-per-view tomorrow night?
It's a branded show. I don't think it's pay-per-view or anything like that.
There's no such thing for WWE pay-per-view anymore, is there?
No.
And I suppose, to Michael's point, that's what makes the WWE so accessible, I think, to a lot of people, is that the pay-per-views are part of the network and you get a lot more for your money on the network. Yeah. So, to be fair, Michael, it costs money to put on shows. Yes, of course it does. And the production costs as well, especially. Of course, I agree, Dan. I just wish I had the money to watch the shows. Yeah. To give an example, Dan, man, you're spoiling us with the figures here. The Eve Global Women's Strike Show I just put on cost shade under 10 grand. Yep, and you think about the audience that was in that building and how much they paid, and Eve, a bloody good value for money, let me tell you. And Dan's flying in performers from around the world, putting them all into hotels and stuff. Like, yeah. Costs money to put on a wrestling show, and Dan's not daft. Dan's got ways of making money, but he certainly spends it just as quick, and it's a huge risk for him as well, man. Huge risk.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Dinner has arrived, says Sassy. Nice, what you got, Sassy? Let us know. Let us lick them lips together. Totally, Michael. There we go. Yeah, wishing he had money. We all wish we had more money, don't we? Next week, I'm going camping, Dan.
Anywhere good?
Near Hastings.
Whereabouts is that?
South Coast.
Oh, okay.
Off with Becky and the kids. Should be fun. I've been getting my place ready to sell. I'm trying to sell this place as well, which is exciting.
Whereabouts is it you're looking at moving once you get sold?
Oh, somewhere in Hull.
Yeah.
I'm
You're
locked
not
in with the
abandoning us
podcast
then?
now. I'm locked in with the podcast, and it's cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to hear what Sassy's got for dinner, and then I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Dan, thanks for having me on, mate.
Thanks for surprising me and joining me.
You're welcome. I just enjoyed watching Dark Elevation. I thought it was a good fun. I just love chilling out and watching wrestling. Dan, I give a lot of props and praise for making a really good and enjoyable company. The hard work pays off. Absolutely, Michael. We love Pro Wrestling Eve here. Certainly one of my favorite companies. You know that. You're going to be camping what? Like you're going to be watching a marathon of Carry On films? I don't think you can watch the Carry On films anymore. I don't think they're as politically correct as they used to be. Dan, what do you think?
They're obviously not as politically correct as they should be these days. You could not make them films these days.
You really couldn't, could you?
But you can still sit and watch them.
And the ironic thing is, they always used to be on Sunday
sit
afternoons.
uncomfortably sit and laugh at everything.
Watching Barbara Windsor in Carry On Camping, I can't imagine how the kids would take that. Here's Sassy's food order. It's a spicy Italian. You see, that was politically incorrect as well. Sub pumpkin seeds and triple dark chocolate cake. Beautiful. Oh, spicy Italian sub. Oh, pumpkin seeds and triple dark chocolate cake. Oh,
did I just see right? The Rock is 50.
Yeah, he's 50 today.
What?
Yeah. Triple H messaged him and Pat McAfee. That's the highlights that they're putting up. And The Miz.
Yeah.
Of course, because it's Miz TV segment. Dude, I'm going to leave you with this Miz TV segment. Thank you all. Enjoy your food, Sassy. Sarah, lovely to see you again. Thank you very much
for joining me again.
Look after yourself. Nice to see you. Dan, I love you. Thanks, mate.
So you're not taking Sassy up on the offer?
On which offer? What, on a double or nothing stream?
Yeah.
No, I can't. I need to get to bed. I love you.
Yeah, I don't blame you, dude.
I need to get to bed. And you've got this shit, man. It's easy for you. You've got this.
It's not easy, but I try and make it look easy.
Well, enjoy yourself. True story. Never seen one. I've seen clips, obviously, but they never interested me as a kid for obvious reasons. I just remember them being described as campy fun. Oh, matron. There's my Kenneth Williams impression for you. In fact, there's Sid James died in Sunderland. Cracking book. I don't know if you've ever read this, but you're a comic fan, so you'll probably enjoy this. Have you ever read Alice in Sunderland?
No.
An amazing comic book that's like it's like a collage, weird comic book, and it's basically a tourist guide for Sunderland in the most entertaining comic that you could ever imagine. Amazing. Anyway, good night, y'all. Thanks, Dan.
Quick comment.
Yep.
Eva's just put in.
I lasted an hour and 20.
Becky can only hope. Have a good night, dude. See you later. Love you. So we have got the Miz in the ring at the moment with Mustafa Ali. Miz is being his obnoxious self, asking questions of Mustafa Ali, and the mic is either not working or the Miz obviously cutting him off. So Miz is playing up the mic not working. So the Miz has just said, don't go to Twitter and complain about the mic not working. So Mustafa Ali's Mustafa Ali saying that Miz complains and goes in the back and whines. Mustafa Ali goes to the crowd, gets a nice little pop. So Mustafa Ali saying the WWE universe is the only ones that matter. Are you going to sleep, Michael? All right, you have a good night. Yeah, you'll get some rest. If you're coughing, you'll get some rest. Get some fluids in you as well. Get some juice or some water in you. And we're getting Theory coming out, not Austin Theory anymore. So Miz saying that Theory has got manners because he's sorry for interrupting. Theory's saying he's got something that the people want to hear. The other guy's gone, yeah. I don't know how he managed to get on. I couldn't even find a remove button or a block button for him. Don't know. We'll have to get that looked at. I'll speak to Ant, I'll speak to Dom about it, see if I can sort of find a way to stop him coming on again. But yeah, thanks for your concern, David Bowie riding a tiger on a rainbow. So Theory's saying that Mustafa Ali is a schmuck trying to make his name off the Miz. Theory's saying Mustafa Ali wants a championship match just handed to him. He doesn't deserve it. Mustafa Ali saying the Miz and Theory talk so much. Great pop from the crowd. So Mustafa Ali saying he wants to be United States champion, but doesn't want the title handed to him. So Mustafa Ali has got a championship contenders match. Against the Miz. Who is it going to be against? Oh, I didn't know that. There was the youngest US title holder in history. Nice. Mustafa Ali saying anyone that can handle the heat in the back, it's himself. Obviously, with what happened, it is a lot of heat backstage. So Theory's basically just said that Mustafa Ali has got a championship contenders match against Theory himself and The Miz in a handicapped match. So we're getting a handicap match, which I presume Mustafa Ali should be winning. So we're going to recap of Charlotte and Ronda Rousey from Mania. Obviously to build up WrestleMania Backlash match this coming Sunday. Ali's sacrificial lamb. I don't think he will be. I think he'll actually win that to get the title match. And I think the title match will be this Sunday. Do I see him winning the title? I do. I think Ali will win the title off Theory. I don't know why. I don't think Ali would come back to lose that quickly. And obviously wanted to give him an incentive to come back. So I think that I do actually see Ali winning on Sunday. What about yourself, Stazzy? What do you think? So we have gone to commercial break. Has anyone got any questions they want to ask me? Stick them in the comments. If you haven't already, like, share, and give the channel a little bit of support. Energy drink, why not? So I've had 2 likes on the video on Facebook, and we have had how many? 5 likes on the YouTube channel itself. Thank you very much for everyone who has liked and shared. Yeah, I decided yesterday I'll put a Twitter poll out, see if people want me to do it again. And you lovely people voted 5-2 for me to do it. So that's why I'm here. I like to give people what they want. They wanted me to do it. So we've got 4 people in. Thank you very much for joining myself. We are halfway through. I think with having Ant here for the first sort of hour and a half, it has helped sort of the show feel like it's moved along quite quickly. But it's still been relatively quick sort of show so far. We've had a 6-man tag, we've had a squash match, we've had a singles match, and now we're going handicap match. So we are going variety. It's quite nice. There's nothing worse than having still one-on-one matches every single match. But we have had a good variety of matches, which we don't seem to get very often. So Ali loses both. It'll be Finn Balor all over. I don't know. We predicted last week quite well between us, Sazzy. But I do think that Ali will win this one. And I do think either he will win the match on Sunday or the Miz may interfere. If the Miz interferes, then 100% I think he will lose it. But I do think that if there's no interference, I do have Ali winning. Put the title on him, gives him obviously a reason to stick around and come back to TV, rather than doing what Neville did, which was stay off TV, ride his contract out. So we've got a 2-on-1 handicap match on screen now. The Miz and Theory against Mustafa Ali. If Mustafa Ali wins, he gets the United States title opportunity. Ali with a great forearm off the ropes. Miz is in the ring, taking a big chop. Irish whip by Mustafa Ali, reversal. That was a bit of a strange sort of movement. There we go. I didn't actually see that. Theory stood on the ropes, creating a big gap, which Mustafa Ali fell through, landing quite badly on the outside. That was a big bump to take on a TV show. So Theory's being tagged in now. Big left hand from Theory, and again, snapmare and stomp to the sternum. Goes for a pin, hooks leg, kick out on 2. I've got a chin lock on Mustafa Ali now. Theory really wrenching that neck. So Ali back up on his feet. Punches to the midsection. Jawbreaker. Miz tagged in. Big kicks in the corner to Mustafa Ali from the Miz. Mustafa Ali sneaking out the way with a big chop to the Miz. Irish whip to the other corner. Drop kick to Theory on the apron. Mustafa Ali coming in with the neck breaker. Pin 1, 2. Broken up by Mustafa Ali. Broken up by Theory. Very, very quick action. Ali thrown to the outside. Pulls Theory out with him. Ali on the apron. Theory on the mat. Skull crushing finale off the ropes. 1, 2, 3. I did not expect that. I thought he would have won that one. Does that mean The Miz is going to get the opportunity? Yeah, so if it's a United States title contenders match, surely the winner of the match gets the opportunity, which surely means, oh no, because it was on the same team, so it might not count that way. Do I reckon The Miz is going to attack? What was that? Ciampa. Ciampa's attacking Mustafa Ali now. So you think The Miz will turn? No, I think it was building up to Ciampa turning up. So yeah. So we've got Dana Brooke and Reggie. Dana Brooke, obviously 24/7 title holder in the back. So Reggie wanted to take Dana on a honeymoon, but obviously won't do it after he tried to pin her. R-Truth is expected to give an apology to Dana because he tried to pin her as well. So Akira Tozawa and Tamina trying to sort of attack Dana Brooke. We've got Nikki Ash turning up with a splash from behind, pinning Dana Brooke, winning the 24/7 title. Nikki Ash flying out of there. Dana Brooke screaming at Reggie. So Reggie's now got to get a 24/7 rematch with Dana Brooke and Nikki Ash. We've got Dana Brooke coming out with Reggie. And it looks like he's managed to save his marriage. So at the minute, we've got 5 people in again. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll be covering the remaining of Monday Night Raw for everyone. If you haven't already, give the video a like, give it a share, give it a subscribe. At the minute, we have got Dana Brooke coming out. We're going to have Nikki Ash come out shortly, and it is going to be a 24/7 championship title match. We have got Reggie with Dana Brooke. So it could be a crazy match. Very short, but crazy match. So we're on commercial break at the minute. Yeah, they should find something better for R-Truth, but I think he knows his role now is a sort of comedy support act. And by the looks of it, he's happy with that. He's been doing it for years. He's found his little niche of WWE where he knows that he's going to be used very regularly. If he's used regularly, he's going to be paid regularly, and he's making himself indispensable. He's very similar in a way to Santino Marella. Obviously, a few years ago, Santino was the comedy act, doing just every bit of sort of comedy skit that WWE wanted. R-Truth is doing that at the minute, and I do think that R-Truth is a more fun sort of comedy act for this show. I mean, obviously, R-Truth could be used a lot better, but whether he wants to sort of go down that route, it's entirely to him. I think he's happy being used of every week in a segment than used occasionally in a big segment. So we've got just over an hour left, about an hour and 15 minutes. Considering it's 2:45 in the morning, it's not felt an hour and 45 minutes already. That obviously has been because I have had Ant here, which if you have got someone else to chat to and bounce off, it makes it so much easier. But it's not too bad. So just got a trailer for the new Doctor Strange movie. Again, a lot of people rave about the MCU stuff. I'm still struggling to get into it. I don't know why. Don't know if it's just me. But I'm going to try and go into it. I still keep watching every one of the films every so often. But it's just, it's a lot of story, a lot of time. To try and sort of sit and watch them all. One that I do normally do, which I can't do this year, which I'm devastated about, is the May the 4th Star Wars Day. I normally either work that day and have the day off after, or have the day itself off. and I literally just binge watch every single Star Wars film, not TV show, every single movie they've made Star Wars based in one go. So we've got Dana Brooke and Nikki Ash in the ring. We've got Tozawa, we've got Reggie, we've got Tamina and R-Truth all on the outside, keeping their eye on the 24/7 title. So I've got Nikki ASH standing tall at the minute, picking Dana up on the outside, throwing her back in the ring. Going for a pin, 1, 2, and a kick out. So Dana with a big forearm, dropping Nikki to one knee. Irish whip into the corner. Dana with a cartwheel springboard elbow. And follows it up with a neck breaker. Goes for a pin. 1, 2, 3. Wins the title back. So O's going to be chasing straight in. So we've got Tozawa straight in. 1, 2. R-Truth breaking that pinfall up. R-Truth going for a pin. Tamina's breaking that pin up. Dana Brooke escapes out the ring. Reggie's going for a pin. Dana slaps him, walks off. Dana grabbing a mic, so let's see what she's got to say. She says she wants a divorce from Reggie for the pin attempt. So Nikki looks devastated about losing the title. So going to recap of last Monday, we had Becky in the ring, talking about it's the rebirth, and Asuka returning. So Asuka saying that nobody's ready for Asuka. It was nice, just nice to see you back. So I've got Becky in the back. So Becky's saying, do you know how much of a struggle it was to go out after it in rock bottom? She handed the title to Asuka, and Asuka disrespected her by interrupting her. Becky, yeah, she's a natural face. She's really, really good at getting the crowd popping, crowd cheering. But I think she's trying to change up her character a bit. And I want to see where it goes. I don't want her to just sort of flip as flip straight away back to the face persona. I think they should have kept her face as when she returned. But I just think that it would be more prevalent if she was face for a little while and then goes as a heel. We've got Seth coming out now. Seth freaking Rollins in an awesome freaking suit. That shirt and tie are bright pink though. So we've got Seth freaking Rollins Appreciation Night. So let's see what they've got planned for him. So tomorrow night we've got NXT Spring Breaker. So it's an NXT live special. So we're 2 hours into the stream. Well, 2 hours, 7 minutes into the stream itself, because obviously I started a little bit before Monday Night Raw. We've had quite a few people in. We've had Ant turned up. Ant turned up, had a sort of hour and a half in after finishing the AW stream. Stuck his head in for a little bit. We've had Dan from Eve in as well. Thank you very much for joining myself and Ant. He's had a little bit of a tease for one of his next shows, which will be is it the She Show? Where is it? Where's it gone? So some more Japanese wrestlers for the She One show, which is June 18th, 19th. If you haven't, go have a look at them. Give them a bit of a sort of bit of love. Eve does an absolutely brilliant job of promoting a lot of female talent worldwide. Worked with some of the big names, and probably will still be working with some of the big names in the future. The show that he has got coming up, he does have a former NXT and Smackdown performer in the sort of ranks for the show. So keep your eye on their Twitter, keep your eye on their Instagram and their Facebook page. Give them a lot of love. Dan is absolutely fantastic. He knows how to sort of run and present a wrestling show. He does a very compact show, and you are part of the crowd. You are part of the ringside area. It is. I mean, I've watched a load of videos of Dan's, and you are pretty much part of the action. You are that close to the ring. It is that close. So Sally's put, "Oh, we'll ruin it, Cody Rhodes." Is that the Seth Rollins Appreciation Night? Yeah. I think if it's not Cody, who else could it be? I don't think there is anyone. It's got to be Cody, obviously, with a match coming up this Sunday. But yeah, it's I'm looking forward to the match. Will it be as good as their WrestleMania show in itself? I'm not sure. I think it will still be a great match, but I just don't think it'll be a WrestleMania caliber match. So we're going an extended trailer, I think, for the Doctor Strange movie. I won't deny it, the film itself does look very cool. But because of the existing story, existing sort of universe, lore, and everything like that, I just don't think that I would get what was happening. I know it's probably going to be its own story. I just don't think that I would benefit from watching it. I'm afraid to say. So we've got the Messiah, Seth Rollins in the ring. We're getting a little recap of earlier tonight with Roman Reigns in the ring with the rest of the bloodline. And then being attacked by Randy Orton and Riddle RK-Bro. And obviously we had Drew McIntyre come down and attack Roman. So yeah, it looks like this Sunday we are getting Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre. We obviously had the match, was it last year before during lockdown, and during the Thunderdome era, which was okay. It was a passable match, passable sort of set of matches, but I don't think that it is going to be a lot better match now we've got the crowd there. So WrestleMania Backlash, it is a 6-man tag match. Drew McIntyre with RK-Bro versus the Bloodline, Roman Reigns and the Usos. Yeah, Ant said that Roman had a bit of an injury, so it could be one where they're keeping Roman sort of looked after and having the Usos do most of the carrying of that match. So, yeah, WrestleMania Backlash, where you've got Cody Rhodes versus Seth freaking Rollins. So we've got Seth in the ring at the minute. So Monday Night Rollins has begun. So last week we celebrated 20 years of Randy Orton. So Seth saying we should celebrate someone who truly deserves it. Someone who's undervalued. Celebrate a fashion icon. And we should celebrate a visionary. Everyone should be on their feet and clapping because it is Seth Rollins' Appreciation Night. And the crowd seem to be doing it. The crowd are applauding. What are we going to get? We've got a spotlight and the arena has gone dark. Crowd is singing his entrance music, which is quite good. That is cool. Let's set in the center of the spotlight. And switch into a Cody chant. Seth looks slightly annoyed. So Seth's saying funny should mention the jerk. So Seth's saying that Cody tried to steal Seth's spotlight. But at WrestleMania Backlash, Cody can't steal Seth's spotlight. Seth is that spotlight. Cody chants again, going even louder. So Seth is going annoyed, saying it's his spotlight, it's his appreciation night, and telling the crowd to shut up. Seth saying that people have forgot how good he is. He's a standard bearer in the industry. I don't think he's far wrong with that. He's a brilliant performer. We want Cody chance now. Will we get Cody, do we think? So people have supposedly forgot how good Seth is. So he's got a video package put together. So appreciate Seth. As Cody, wrestling has on more than one royal family. Cody's looking sharp as ever. Love the song. I think it's in my top 3 entrance themes at the minute. Adam Cole, Boom, is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Closely followed by Judas. Just because Jericho is probably my all-time favourite wrestler. But then Cody's entrance music is just absolute banger of a song. I still expected WWE to try and get a Harry Hill sort of shirt to cover that tattoo up. If you don't know who Harry Hill is, he's a British TV comedy personality who wears ridiculously oversized collars on his shirts. Seth saying, why is Cody sticking his nose in the appreciation night? Cody's saying, congratulations to Seth. I didn't know if I'd expect it to go down that quickly. But Cody's asking what it's about. So Cody's saying that the win at WrestleMania is hanging around Seth's neck. Cody's saying that Seth looks a bit like Johnny Polo with a ridiculous outfit. Cody's saying that he thinks Seth is going to cross the line. Seth shouldn't cross the line. Cody's saying that Seth could be delusional and it would be true. Seth saying out with the toe in the ring, he's not the delusional one. So Seth saying that Cody's dad, Dusty Rhodes, wrestled thousands of times in that arena. But he was an egomaniac, just like Cody. So Seth is saying that Dusty was delusional. Cody is delusional. Dusty wanted to be WWE champion, but wasn't good enough. And Seth saying as long as he's here, Cody's never going to be good enough. Cody goes for a cheap shot. Seth counters, gets a cheap shot in himself. Cody turning the tables. Headlock, jabs to the side of the head. Cody cutter off the ring ropes. Seth rolling to the outside. That is awesome, being able to do a Cody cutter in that suit. Yep, Cody crashes a party again, but I'm all for it. I don't mind Cody crashing any party because he's awesome. How are you finding tonight, Sassy? Are you enjoying the show so far? Cody's throwing Seth's jacket into the crowd. Nice. So we've got about 45-50 minutes left until the end of the show. And it looks like we're going the Omos segment. So last Monday we had an arm wrestling contest, Omos versus Bobby Lashley. Lashley ends up winning it, but afterwards MVP goes for a cheap shot. Omos actually does the attack in itself. Hello, Louis Von. Thank you very much for joining me. You're the person who recorded the Drew and Bobby Rope incident. Bloody hell. I bet that was a bit of a shock when you saw that happen. Yeah, it looked very scary. And I mean, I've seen the video, it's been doing the rounds absolutely everywhere. And yeah, it's not nice that it was recorded, obviously, but it's nice that Bobby Lashley is okay, back on TV. From what Bobby said, he's not injured. He's just coming out to the ring, which, again, after a fall like that, was very scary. But yeah, thank you very much for that video. Jeremy, absolute legend. Thank you very much. You don't have to do that, man. It's massively appreciated. Cool selfie in your profile picture as well. I think that's the first time I've seen your new photo. Yeah. So Sassy's enjoying it. The tag match, yep, the opening match, which didn't start until about the 25-minute mark, was a good match. AJ and Priest, yep, great performers. Yeah, it was scary. Joe and Bobby both okay. Match continued after the incident. Okay. The last time I saw anything like that happen was Ricochet and Will Ospreay. They both went for their sort of backflip, springboard, front flip into sort of superhero landing pose on the top rope blue. And then they had to pretty much do everything either using the middle rope or new sort of stuff on the fly. Which, if you go watch the match on YouTube, it's actually quite a fun match. It's surprising because it happens within the first minute or two of the match. Everyone's saying hello to everyone. That's nice to see. And again, because you've done it for us, Jeremy, thank you very much. I'm going to stick your comment back on for a minute. And again, we really appreciate it. Sassy earlier on did $25, which again absolutely blew my mind off. It blew Ants off. He was on earlier on. But yeah, thank you very much for any little donation that you guys do to us. It does really help the channel, and it's basically helping to pay for the channel now. What Sassy donated earlier on, obviously, we used our StreamYard and actually said it's going to pretty much pay for one of our sort of shows, about one of our months of StreamYard. So we're on commercial break at the moment. What are we going to get next? So if you're still in, Jeremy, how has your weekend been? Have you been up to anything exciting? Have you got much else planned for the week ahead? Same for yourself, Louis Von. Did you go out to much over the weekend? Have you got much else planned for the rest of the week itself? So 45 minutes left. It's tied off really good. I think Sazzy would say the same. But the quality of the show itself has slowly gone downhill a little bit. Started off with the Bloodline, started off with RK Bro, started off with Drew. And then we had Street Profits, we had Ezekiel, we had Alpha Academy. So it was a good start to the show. And I would like to go and wish The Rock happy birthday. I didn't realise it was his 50th birthday today. So Bobby versus Cedric should be good. Yeah, I think so. It will be a match where I think that Cedric is going to definitely get beat. But I hope Cedric gets to put on a good show. I do really enjoy Cedric in the ring. I don't think he's a great performer. Going almost coming out as well. Or was that a snake? So Cedric has used the distraction of the music to start the attack on Lashley. So Lashley's in the corner, was going for a spear. Cedric with a basement drop kick takes the vertical base off of Lashley. We've got MVP at the entranceway, basically running down Lashley. Cedric laying a bit of a beat on Bobby. MVP saying that there's no point cheering for Lashley. Lashley's nothing without MVP. Cedric went for a tope suicida through the middle ropes. Completely misses Lashley. Cedric gets thrown into the barricade. Shelton's better. I think Shelton's got a bit more size to him, which helps someone like Lashley. Oh, Bobby Lashley had Cedric Alexander on his shoulders into the ring post. Cedric, I think, did almost a full 360 coming off them shoulders. So Lashley in the corner on 3-point stands. Spear to Cedric Alexander. Pouring the hurt lock on Cedric. And pin tap out. So Lashley keeping the hold on a little bit longer to try and intimidate Omos. And he's gesturing for Omos to come down to the ring, and VP stops him. So yeah, would Lashley be able to get the headlock on Omos, do we think? I think so. I think he probably would be able to get it on. So we've got Liv in the background with, again, blue light. There seems to be a lot of dark areas with a lot of blue light in the back of WWE's sort of arenas at the minute. Little teases all the time. It's normally this time I start going the hunger adverts. So pizza adverts, takeaway adverts. What's left? I don't think there's anything else left that's been announced, so I'd like to see what the main event's going to be. Yeah, the last sort of hour, I think, is more commercial heavy than the rest of the shows. Because I think we're 20 minutes in, and this is the third commercial break since hitting the hour mark. Oh, no, this is swap over. Will Edge approach Rhea? That's certainly something that I could see happening. I think it would work. We're going a recap of 2 weeks ago when the split happened. But yeah, it's because I thought they would have brought Ciampa in tonight. I don't know why it's not reconnecting. Let's pop it back in there. I'll wait for a second. So Rhea was saying that Liv was the disappointment in the team. Liv shouldn't take the blame for everything. So yeah, it could be Backlash. That could happen. I think it makes more sense for it to happen at Backlash, to be honest. Again, booking Sazzy, you're all over it. Ciampa will interfere at Backlash in the Edge match. That makes complete logical sense. Obviously, Damian Priest can't interfere. So Ciampa could be the one to interfere instead. Brilliant idea. Brilliant work. That would work. But yeah, I mean, Finn Balor, great pop. So Edge versus AJ Styles, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins, the Bloodline versus RK Bro and Drew McIntyre, Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey in an I Quit match. It's sounding like a good show. Problem with a lot of it is it's rematch central from WrestleMania. Bobby Lashley versus Omos. Yep. And Madcap Moss versus Happy Corbin. So Madcap Moss giving a bit of a push. You wonder if Balor will double cross AJ. I don't think he will. I think that Ciampa will be the one to come out, and I think that Balor will come out afterwards to try and help AJ. So we've got Big Time Bex coming out. I forgot, yeah, we've got a 6-woman tag match. WWE's trying to get Moxley. Yeah, it does not surprise me. But he said he wouldn't go back to WWE unless he was absolutely desperate. But the amount of money they throw at Cody, would we see Moxley turning it down? I don't know. So yeah, we're getting big time Beck, Sonya Deville, Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair, Oscar, and Liv Morgan. So again, another commercial break. So we're on fourth commercial break since the hour itself. As an invitation, yeah. Trying to slowly reel him back in, drag him back in, and then give him the big sell of this is what we'll give you. This is what we'll give you to your bank. Oh, so we're getting a tables match. Ridge Holland and Sheamus versus a New Day. Yeah. He likes to wrestle in the indies. He likes to have that freedom and the expression of being able to perform where he wants. WWE obviously don't like their performers doing that if they can help it. They have let one or two perform outside of them, but it's been obviously very controlled by WWE. So still on commercial break, guys. Not that much long left. I presume the 6-woman tag will be going until the end of the show. I don't think there'll be anything else after that. I can't sit through American commercials. There's just so many of them. So we're going a recap of earlier on tonight. Dana Brooke winning the title, 24/7 title back from Nikki Ash. and then everyone else trying to pin Dana Brooke. She ends up escaping. Reggie goes for a pin, and then Dana asks for a divorce. So the marriage has lasted all of 2 weeks. So I got R-Truth talking to Reggie. R-Truth is saying that Reggie had it all. Reggie's saying that he's lost the love of his life. R-Truth has lost the love of his life, the 24/7 title. R-Truth asking if Reggie had a prenup. R-Truth now is a certified divorce attorney. R-Truth's just so good. So I've got Nikki Ash. Oh, finally. Doudrop's back. Doudrop asking Nikki Ash if she's ready to take things more seriously. Brilliant. Doudrop, obviously the former Piper Niven, who's been in Eve, who we had in the chat earlier on. It's nice to see her back on WWE TV. We're getting Rhea come out now. And Sonya Deville's now appearing. So, we got winning this one then, Sazzy. What do you think? I think we're going to have Asuka get the pin on Rhea. That's what I'm going to go for. Because that will help drive the even more of a heel turn on Rhea to go towards the faction with Edge and Damian Priest. Go on then, Sazzy. Let's see what you're thinking. We're getting Asuka come now. We've just had Liv Morgan turn up. Asuka giving a great pop. Becky's in the ring, furious. Going mad at Asuka. We're now going the Raw Women's Champion, Bianca Belair. So 6-woman tag match. So we've had 4 people come to the ring, and we're going to another commercial break. This is where we've got issues. I've picked a winner, Asuka pinning Rhea Ripley. Go for yours, as I see what we got. Not long left. What do you think then, Cersei? See if you can get the right pin combination this week. So we're going for then, Sazzy. Let's see your answers. Can't wait to get to bed. 20 minutes and I'll be pretty much there. Rhea loses the match. Yes, exactly. That's the reason why I picked her to take the pinfall. Who do you think's going to get the pin then? Will it be Asuka? Will it be Bianca? Or will Liv get it to drive that sort of darker place to Rhea? There we go. So we're back on Monday Night Raw. And it looks like we're going Asuka and Becky to start the match. Oh, Liv winning. Okay. I can completely understand that. So we're going counter after counter from Becky and Asuka. So Asuka now having to go up against Sonya Deville. Becky's tagging out. Bianca's tagging in. So Sonya's tagged out. So we've now got Rhea and Bianca Belair in the ring. Crowd chanting EST. So Rhea Ripley with a Rhea waist lock countered by Bianca. Belly to back slam. Bianca going for a suplex. Countered by Rhea. Rhea dragging the air down. And a cheap shot to Liv. Knocking her off the apron. Liv trying to gets in the ring, screaming, but the ref is holding her back. Bianca thrown into the corner. Sonya tagged back in, kicks to Bianca. Snapmare takedown from Sonya. Bianca taking Sonya Deville down with a shoulder tackle. How are we doing, Customs? What's fire? The match? Yeah, it's been good so far. How's your day been? Thank you very much for joining me. If you haven't already, give us a little like, give us a subscribe, give us a little bit of a share. So finally got Liv tagged in. Bianca with a slam to Sonya Deville. Liv followed up with a pin. Very quick kick out, 1 count. Sonya with a forearm to Liv. Irish whip countered. Becky's tagging in. Close line from Sonya to Liv. Becky with an elbow. 1. Kick out again from Liv. Trash talk from Becky to Asuka. Uppercut to Liv. Goes for another one. Backslide from Liv. 1, 2, and kick out. A good couple of kicks from Liv. And then a splash in the corner. Rising knee strike. Becky throwing out Liv on the second rope with missile drop kick. Very, very nice. Goes for another pin. 1, 2. Staring a hole through Rhea Ripley. Bit distracted, which gives Becky a chance. Liv gets a jawbreaker and then tope suicida between the second ropes, taking Rhea out. And Becky with a baseball slide to Liv, taking Liv out. Again, very, very nice. Becky going to the top. Leg drop to Liv. 1, 2, kick out from Liv. Again, very, very nice. And we're on commercial break again. So yeah, again, thank you very much for joining me, Customs. How you found the night so far? If you've been watching Raw, you've been keeping up to date with everything. Did you see Ant earlier on doing the AW Elevation stream? If not, it is on the channel. Go check that out. But no, not long left. Once we're done, we'll give the review of the show itself. We'll have the match of the night, we'll have the segment of the night, and performer of the night. Not a great deal happening. Still commercial breaks, guys. I apologise, there's not much going on this side. My bed's calling me shortly. Can't wait. So we're going a recap of the return of Cody at WrestleMania and the match against Seth freaking Rollins. That's the match I cannot wait for. So we're back. We've got Rhea Ripley in the ring. We've got Liv in the ring. Your bed's calling you too, so I'll say, yeah, we ain't got long left. And again, I really have to thank you for keeping me company. So Rhea's looking dominant at the minute. We've got Liv being dragged up. Liv fighting back, slaps to Rhea. One big slap from Rhea drops Liv. Big throw from Rhea onto Liv Morgan. Liv in the corner, shoulder tackles into the corner itself. Becky's tagged into the ring now. Becky with a boot across the throat. So Liv tries to fight back. Becky goes for a side slam. Liv counters. And a float over DDT. Very, very nice from Liv Morgan. It's my pleasure every time you're here, Sassy. It keeps me alive. It keeps me awake. Thank you very much for joining me. Rhea Ripley's tagged in. Bianca's tagged in. Hot tag. Bianca taking out Sonya. And Rhea with a headbutt. Bianca off the ropes. Shoulder tackle. Absolutely taking Rhea straight down. Bianca delayed vertical suplex. Very nice. Goes for a pin. 1, 2, and a kick out. Rhea takes Bianca into the corner. Couple of shoulder tackles, lifts her up, puts her on the top rope. So Rhea climbing up on the second rope. Going for superplex. Bianca's fighting back. Clubs to the back. Bounced off the turnbuckle. Rhea thrown off the top rope. Bianca distracted by Becky and Sonya Deville. Gives Rhea a chance to attack. Sonya Deville and Rhea double superplex to Bianca. Sonya going for the pin. 1, 2, Liv breaking it up. Big tag to Asuka. Asuka's in against Sonya Deville. Asuka keeping Becky off the apron. Asuka with a shoulder tackle. Crowd hyped up right behind Asuka. Asuka with a big kick to Rhea. Sonya going for kicks. German suplex to Sonya Deville from Asuka. Sliding knee. 1, 2, kick out from Sonya Deville. This has been quite a nice paced, fast-paced match so far. Asuka going for the Asuka lock. Liv's tagged in. So Asuka hip attack into Liv Morgan with something very similar than a code breaker. Hello, Ian, how are you doing? What's the countdown for? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. So we've got Spinebuster from Bianca to Rhea. Sonya Deville throwing Bianca outside. Liv roll up, going for a pin. 1. Sonya recountering. Big knee from Sonya Deville. 1, 2, kick out from Liv. Yeah, it's been a great match so far, I think, Sassy. When we get to the review, it might be my match of the night, depending on how it goes. Sonya going to chase Liv into the corner. Going for the code breaker. Referee sees Sonya going for the pin, but feet are on the ropes. So Liv Morgan with the Oblivion. 1, 2, 3. Brilliant. Liv Morgan getting the pin itself. on Sonya Deville. So you got the right person, Sazzy, to get the pin, just wrong person taking it. But 50% is better than what I got. So this is the end of Monday Night Raw. If you do want to watch Raw Talk, you have got Alpha Academy, you've got Cody Rhodes, which will be good, and you've also got Omos. Let's get down to review. I would say my performer of the night after that match was Liv Morgan. Really, really good performance. I know that a lot of people don't rate her as much, but I do think that she has really improved. And getting the pinfall really does help make her look more of a star. My match of the night, I would probably go for the men's six-person tag. I enjoyed that one. Again, really good, fast-paced. Street Profits and who was it? I can't remember off the top of my head. I do apologise. It's been one where I need sleep. Street Profits versus the Alpha Academy. But yeah, it was a great match. My segment of the night was the opening segment. The Bloodline being ambushed by RK Bro, and then we had Drew McIntyre turn up, so I enjoyed that bit. Overall, I would give that show a 6.5 out of 10. I don't think it was as good as last week's because a lot of the stuff wasn't announced, so there was no hype around it. The only thing we actually had was the opening segment itself. So yeah, 6.5 out of 10. But overall, a good show. Not the worst I've seen, not the best, but in the higher reaches of the ones that we have seen. So I think that is it for my Monday Night Raw coverage. Thank you very much for joining myself. Pretty much, thank you very much for joining me and Sazzy. We've been in from pretty much start to finish. Performer for Sazzy is Liv Morgan and AJ. Yeah, I can agree with that one. What about segment and match of the night? Match, 6-man tag. Yep, I agree completely. And 6 out of 10 from Sazzy. So again, I think very similar sort of scoring, very similar sort of favourite segments of the night. So yeah, I think we're pretty much bang on the money with everything on there. So yeah, I think that's it. I will bid you adieu second. Yep, it was good, Sazzy. And again, thank you very much for joining myself. Thank you very much, Sassy, for joining me. Thanks to everyone that's turned up and earlier on keeping me entertained for the first hour and a half. Dan Reed from Riot Girls of Wrestling. Brilliant. Thank you very much for showing up. I think that's about it. I hope everyone has a great week. Whatever you decide to do, I hope you feel better at some point, Sassy, and you don't have to isolate as much. So, last thing to do, if you haven't already, like the video, share and subscribe, and stick any comments in you want. Thank you very much for joining me. So let's see who we should have. There we go.
This is the hardcore legend, Mick Foley. Well, hello and welcome to Give Me a Haul. Yeah, I hope everyone there, right there in Yorkshire, is having a nice day. Bang, bang. Have a nice day. Yeah.